Right, so where are we at? Leak detection methods on the air conditioning system, the car. Pressurize it with nitrogen. When I did the original installation on the condenser, I did just that. I had limited pressure. I should have bumped the pressure higher. But it was nitrogen leak checked. Couldn't find any. It was also pulled under vacuum for obvious reasons. Every standard installation would include a, drawing down the system at some point in time to evacuate the system, get rid of the moisture, story. Didn't leak under vacuum, but it is leaking. System was also filled with tracer dye. This stuff is amazing, right? You put it under a UV light. The intensity of the glow on this is incredible. You can't tell on the camera here, guys, just how bright this is. This is phenomenal. And yet, still, I can't see any tracer dye anywhere on the system, and it is definitely leaking. So, common sense would tell you, well, perhaps it's leaking where you can't see it, where you can't access it. And of course, there's always the bubble method, of course, as well, right? Your soap solution, you hit it with this everywhere on the car. I did just that. I've soaked it down. I can't see it bubbling anywhere, so that leaves us where electronic leak detection. Now, the sharper in you amongst you will notice right away, this isn't refrigerant. This is not for R134 or any other refrigerants, automotive refrigerants for that matter. But that's because my car isn't filled with an automotive refrigerant, guys. Again, for knowing fine well, I'm sounding like a broken record on this issue. In Canada, I cannot purchase automotive refrigerants or any refrigerant for that matter. They're controlled materials. You need a permit. You need to go through a small course and attain a permit in order to be able to purchase it. I don't have that, so it's perhaps in the works for next season. But for now, I need to deal with this replacement refrigerant. As you can see, the marketing machine is kicked in big time here. You think it's 134. It's not R134A. This is basically, as far as I know, somebody correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect, guys. This is propane or a butane blend of sorts, right? So that's where this comes in. Yes, this is designed for these gases. You can read for yourself. I want what the hell happened to my camera there? I didn't like that, but you can see for yourself the gases that it does actually detect. So this wee rig, there's 1,000,001 reviews of this thing. It was $40 Canadian, $45 I think it was, to my door. It's pretty cheap, right? So I figured it's worth a shot. Electronic leak detection does have its advantages over some other techniques, guys. They all have their place, including this one. Checking the front shaft seal on the compressor, for example, is tricky without a electronic leak detector. Checking in the evaporator is tricky if you don't have access with an electronic leak detector. None of these methods are foolproof, but used in combination, it gives you the best chance of hopefully finding what you're up against, right? And that's why I purchased this. So let me just give you a quick wee demo to show you this in action, and I'll show you where something like maybe a bubble solution, this is just dish soap type thing. I don't use the commercial products, which are obviously better, but this is what I have to work with. I'll show you where there's kind of a limitation here, and this may have its place. Okay, so I've just got my gauge set here, guys. It is pressurized up here with refrigerant. The can is still attached, as you can see. This line has actually been just backed off its seal a fraction. I can't hear it. Let's see if we can see it. So we've got the soap solution. You see any active bubbling there? No, really, right? Let's give it a fair and honest look. No, really. Let's see if this wee rig, where is it? The hell did do it? So turn it on. Get the warm up for about in and around 10 seconds. The warm up LED should extinguish. And if I understand the instructions correctly, turn the sensitivity up on the side, and then you bring it down to where it just cuts out, and then you get the click, Geiger counter style, to let you know it's sensing. Oh. So that's a result of source. So we've got strange that the rig is no sounding, but it is definitely. Let's see if I do that again. Yeah, it is sensing something. Although you would expect it to. Although when it's that low, I'm just adjusting the sensitivity here. It does need to break a certain threshold before the sound comes on, but the light did come on. So, is that win or fail? I don't know. It did detect the source, but you'd have to keep your eye on the light, which is maybe no greatest. So let's call it a partial win. So we'll see how this goes in reality. Right, that's that for now, boys. Let me just show you that line is loosened that much. Could you see that? I can't hear that, and the bubble solution didn't find it. You couldn't see it in the bubbles. But the little rig, to be fair, did trigger the lowest level, but didn't sound the alarm for whatever reason. Well, I think another reason is $45 Chinese rubbish. But it did find something. So we'll see how it goes.